Welcome to The Kid Cave, the podcast where young sports fans learn all about the games they love, from how sports work to the stories of legendary athletes. We break it all down in a way that's fun, easy to understand, and packed with cool facts. So if you're curious about sports and ready to learn something new, you're in the right place. Let's explore the world of sports, one play at a time.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Kid Cave podcast. I am Dan. That is Hutson over there because, well, we are in studio because Hutson doesn't have school today. So we decided to do a quick episode of the Kid Cave podcast from the studio. It is officially baseball season at our house. Hutson had his first game of the season, spring season, opening day just this past weekend. So, sir, how do you think it went? Were you nervous heading into it? Because this is Hutson's first full season as minors. You got a little bit of a taste of it in fall baseball, minors with kids being the pitchers now. So, but how was opening day, do you think? Were you nervous? Were you excited? All the above?
It was a little of both nervous and excited to get back into baseball, but also like trying it out for a first full season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about or what are some of your favorite things about playing baseball?
Like pitching, hitting, fielding, and I think that covers it for like
all the elements of baseball,
yeah.
Throwing, yeah, all that stuff. So, all right. So so we got a game today. We'll see, depending on if the rain is going to hold off and such. But with all that, are you going to play summer ball again this year?
Yes.
So last year was your first experience playing summer ball. What was that like? Did you have fun or?
Yeah, it was different.
How different? Like, why was it different?
Like, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, using those different bats for the first time was kind of weird to me because they're, like, overweighted.
Okay.
Kind of.
All right.
And
more competitive, maybe?
yeah.
Tournaments-wise?
Yeah.
All right. So you want to do it again this year?
Yeah.
Did you have fun last year?
Mm-hmm.
What was the favorite part from last year?
Hitting my homer.
Hitting your homer. All right. So, with it being your first full year in minors and such, so like if you do summer ball, it's going to be, kid pitchers and that sort of thing too. So, what's a position that you maybe want to play more of?
I have two.
Okay.
Pitcher
Okay.
and first.
Pitcher and first. So pitcher, you've really been working hard at. You changed. Now you do a windup, which I've noticed a big improvement from you. You do a windup. You're a little bit more accurate. You've got some more gas behind it. So first base, I played first base a lot when I was your age too. Why do you like first base? Just because you get the ball thrown to you?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Do you have a favorite position? Is it still second or short?
Second.
Seconds? Okay. Why would you say that?
I don't know. I've spent like more time playing second, so I just have more experience.
Okay. All right. So, but do you like playing all spots on the field besides catcher at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you like all of them?
Yeah.
Well, we'll practice catcher, okay? Because well, I guess maybe this is the next question. What's a position that maybe you would like to practice more?
Catcher.
Catcher? All right. So maybe we'll do that one-on-one and that sort of thing. All right. So, what about hitting-wise? Like, is that something that you think you're getting better at and such? Because we worked on that too, right? We changed it a little bit. Do you feel like you got a little bit more power or hitting it a little bit more solid?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Kind of like the Juan Soto stance now.
Going with the Juan Soto stance, a little bit wider.
Yeah.
Right? So, okay. Well, we'll see how the season goes, right? It'd be cool if you make a certain team, you possibly would play in a tournament where I always played Little League. So that would be cool for me to watch you play on those fields because you haven't played on those fields, and that's where I always played. So that'd be kind of cool. For me, it would be. You probably don't care, do you?
I don't know.
Well, you'd be close enough so like Grandma and Aunt Kath and them can come watch you. So it's a really cool because it's at Whittlesea. So there's a field up here, and it's like 100-foot drop, and it's a big hill that kids just roll down, and there's another field right there. It's really cool.
Wait, so it's kind of like Carson Park where it's the stadium and then the hill and then the parking lot?
I'm talking a huge hill, Hutson. Like a huge hill. Not a little dinky hill. We're talking like huge where the parking lot's like up here and the field is this far down. And then there's another field like that's the same level as the parking lot. You got to go down the stairs or, like I said, as kids, you just roll down it. The fun. Yeah. It's a really cool place.
Your mom probably won't be happy if you stained your pants.
Your mom won't be happy if you stained your white baseball pants, right?
Yeah.
But they're going to get dirty anyways. So, what do you think of the team colors with orange? Do you like it this year?
Yes.
Yeah? Yeah. What's a color you wish the jerseys would have been? Or what's a color jersey that you would like to have next time?
Yellow.
I thought you were going to say yellow. I thought you were going to. So, all right. So let's talk a little bit more baseball. What's going on with the Brewers right now, though, dude? They stink right now. They're 14 and 13. So everybody wants to know what should they be doing? What's wrong with them? They want to hear from you, Hutson. What's going on with them?
Injuries.
Is that it?
No.
All right. What else then?
I don't think they have enough depth.
Depth at what?
Their infield.
Okay. So what specifically in the infield? Because I don't want Bryce Terang to be benched or sit down. Do you?
No.
So what positions in the infield?
That I think they need more depth at?
Yep.
Well, first,
Okay.
since Andrew Vaughn's hurt,
Okay.
I think they need a right-handed bat since Sanchez sucks over there.
Okay. But he's got home runs, or are you just talking about because he can't play first?
Defensive.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Shortstop, third base, the clear and obvious ones. They don't have anybody over there that can play offense. None of those guys can play offense. They need Jackson Cheerio back. They need Christian Yelich back. They need all those guys back. They got no offense right now besides those. Terang and Contreras, they can't continue to carry this thing. You're good with Joey Ortiz at shortstop?
Yeah, I mean, I'm good.
Why are you good with Joey Ortiz at shortstop? He can't hit.
He can still defend, though.
Okay, but that's great. But if you can't score any runs, what are you going to do? The bottom of the lineup is Hamilton, Luis Rengifo, and Joey Ortiz, and then maybe Brandon Lockridge. He ain't getting any runs there.
Rengifo's always like the sixth hitter.
It doesn't matter. He still can't hit. And my guy Sal Frelick's even struggling right now. I'd rather have Gary Sanchez in the lineup hitting than Joey Ortiz.
Then DH him.
Okay. That's where he is primarily. It depends on the righty-lefty pitching matchup. Now they got Tyler Black
Yeah,
up.
that's just what I was going to say. Put him at third.
Tyler Black hasn't played third in a long time. He's not a third baseman anymore. He's like outfield or first base.
What?
Yeah.
He used to play only third, second, and first.
Mm-hmm. But nope, they've kind of moved him to that. And even Jet Williams and Cooper Pratt are not playing well down in AAA offensively. I'm a little nervous, dude. Reds are playing really good.
Especially that, Sal Stewart guy.
Yeah. And then Pirates, their offense is up there too. Cubs are doing their thing. The NL Central is still the only division right now where every single team has a winning record or at least 500 or above. It's Phillies and the Mets are tied for last place in their division. They're 9-19.
What?
Yeah. Think about all that money that those two teams spent, and they're dead last.
Phillies didn't spend a lot of money.
They spent a lot on Kyle Schwarber. They're spending a lot on Bryce Harper. They're spending a lot on Trey Turner. You want me to continue with this list? They have spent a lot of money.
I do.
They have a lot of money. You want me to bring up the teams that have the biggest payrolls?
Yeah.
All right.
The Dodgers, obviously. Well, Shohei said he just wanted the money after his contract was done.
Yeah, that's
so they
prorated.
could help the team.
The team that has the largest payroll is the Mets. Second, Phillies. Third, Yankees. Fourth, Dodgers. Fifth, Cubs.
Cubs?
Yep.
They don't have anybody good.
They're beating the Brewers right now.
And? Doesn't mean they have anybody good.
Well, they paid Pete Crow Armstrong a lot of money. They paid Nico Horner a lot of money. They paid Alex Bregman a lot of money.
Alex Bregman's the only good player. PCA's falling off. So is Nico Horner.
I'm telling you, Hutson, that's where the money is being spent. Okay?
Okay.
The Brewers are 24th out of 30 in payroll right now.
Who's 30th?
Washington.
I was going to say the Rockies.
Rockies are 26th.
So, under the Brewers.
Yep.
Who's 29th? Marlins?
Nope. Cardinals, then it's the Marlins, then Cleveland, Rockies, Twins, Brewers.
Where's the Athletics and White Sox at?
Athletics are 20th. The White Sox are 22nd.
Okay.
But that's total payroll. So, all right. Well, we still got lots of baseball season left, so hopefully they get healthy and they can get back at it. I do got before we, because this will be a little bit of a shorter episode here, but your guy or one of your guys, Jaden Reed, is back or going to be staying in Green Bay for a little bit. How happy are you about that? That's at least a jersey that you have that you know he won't be on a different team next year.
Yeah.
So, who do you think's next? Watson, Tucker Kraft, Lucas Van Ness, or Devontae Wyatt? Which person would you sign next?
Kraft.
Tucker Kraft?
I think we can get Watson back in free agency.
I think we're going to re-sign Watson. I think we're going to re-sign Kraft. I think we're going to re-sign Wyatt.
I don't think we'll re-sign.
I don't think we'll pick up Lucas Van Ness's fifth-year option. Because they could pick up his fifth-year option, but then it's like a big price tag, and I'm a little bit nervous about that.
Lucas Van Ness isn't really that good, though.
Well, he's had some health issues, too, so. But
yeah.
we don't have a whole lot of other people behind him.
The mad thing I am is when we pick Lucas Van Ness, we could have JSN.
Jackson Smith-Njigba, yeah. Well, that's a lot of teams are like that, though, too, and Packers are one of those as well. So, and they didn't have a first-round pick this year because the Micah Parsons trade, but I thought they did well in the draft. So,
who'd they get in the third?
Who'd they get in the third? They got a big old defensive tackle. His hands are probably the size of your whole body.
Actually,
no, but they're huge. They're huge hand size. So. First, well, I should say first.
I know who their first pick was.
Who?
Brandon Cisse.
Yep. And then it was Chris McKellen from Missouri. He's a defensive tackle.
Then they got, like, a kicker.
For their last pick. So they got another edge rusher from Penn State, which Micah Parsons went to, Danny Dennis Sutton. Offensive lineman Jagger Burton from Kentucky. Another corner, Dominique Jackson from Alabama. And then they traded up for Trey Smack. Kicker from Florida. I think this means Brandon McManus is probably going to be gone.
Yeah. He went from a clutch kicker to Braden Narvison.
Jeez, okay.
To Anders Carlson.
Anders Carlson. Well, we were at the game of Brandon McManus' first Packer game, and he hit the walk-off field goal against the Texans.
Yeah.
You and I were there.
That's why I said he went from clutch, because then he hit the field goal to walk off the Jaguars next week.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Good memories. So, but I guess this guy, this Smack guy, has a big leg. I don't know if he's got as big of a leg as Brandon Aubrey.
Oh.
But apparently he's really good past 50 yards, so hopefully that's the case. But we'll see when the weather gets cold.
I thought Brandon Aubrey was a free agent.
He signed a big deal with the Cowboys. So, like, he's the highest paid kicker right now, which...
Well, makes sense.
Yeah.
He's the best kicker.
Exactly. So, All right. Anything else before we wrap up this pod here, sir?
No.
No? All right. Well, that's going to do it for us on this quick episode of the Kid Cave podcast. Hopefully we can get Hutson to talk a little bit more. Maybe once baseball season gets going, we can get some updates on how your team's doing and such. You want to do that?
Yeah.
All right. We got to get some of your friends on the pod too, okay? All right. Don't forget, do the kid a favor to what, Hutson? What do you want people to do?
Subscribe.
Subscribe to what? A magazine or?
The channel.
The channel. The what channel?
The Dan Casper
No, the
channel.
YouTube channel. Man Cave TV. YouTube channel so that they never miss a single episode. Plus audio versions of the podcast are up there too. So Hutson has got a lofty, lofty, lofty goal. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's free. So you don't have to pay to see Hutson do his podcast, right? So, all right. Until next time, I'm Dan, and that is
Hutson.
We'll talk to you on the next episode of the Kid Cave podcast.